Today we had another dump to the downside, and what is very important right now is to understand where we are in a macro perspective. So if we zoom out into the daily time frame, basically you can see that we are in a bearish market structure daily. It is very obvious. I do really think we have a strong bear trend. But if we zoom in, maybe into 2 hours time frame, right here we can see that maybe we have hit the low right here, and that is just a retracement into our support level, after which we can expect another bounce to break this high and to make a higher high. That would mean that we will be in a bullish market structure, and that is it shows a lot of strength into Bitcoin, and then we can expect the price to move even higher. So locally what we have is basically what is very important, that we are right now building bullish CVD divergences. So as you can see right here, we have a higher low, but the CVD is showing a lower low, and that is a bullish divergence. And it is good news for moon boys, I would say. And let's see what else do we got. If we zoom in a little bit and go to the volume indicator, you can see that this dump happened on a lot more volume than this dump. What does that mean? That just means that bears are basically they sold everything what they got, and there's just not enough pressure to push price even lower, because as you can see, the bear volume is basically lower here than here. What is also important is the open interest, that on each rise we are having open interest also rising. That means that new longs are opening, and basically new people are buying Bitcoin on these moves to the upside. So this shows that these moves to the upside are also healthy. In my opinion, this is a very important thing. So I've been basically showing to you my support level for I don't know, maybe a week, if not more. And basically what we have done is, I've said already, we have hit our support level, this Fibonacci golden pocket. Why it was the important level? Basically, if we zoom out and pull our fixed range tool from the start of this whole range, what you can see is that we also have a value area low right here. So that is another confluence to our level. Also, what I basically said, that I really wanna take this low, and that means that we would take this low. So basically we would grab this liquidity, which is below this wick, and that is exactly what today happened. We swing filled, basically made swing filled pattern of this low, because as you can see, price didn't even close below of the Fibonacci golden pocket, so that is obviously bullish. What we have done is price basically went to the upside and retraced again to the low of the Fibonacci golden pocket, and also it was another Fibonacci golden pocket confluence, and as you can see from here, price made a higher low and went to the upside even more. So basically that is the reaction of almost 3%, which we are having from my support level, which I showed you, as I said, days ago, weeks ago. And what is also important right now is, as you can see, we have this point of control of this whole range. What we are doing right now is trying to flip this support, this point of control into support, because as we were below of it, it acted as a resistance naturally. But right now, what we are trying to do is to flip this point of control into support. And if it will happen, if we'll see an acceptance into our basically above of this point of control, that would be even more strength in the Bitcoin. So basically, yeah, that is the current price action. And what is still very important, that you can see that we are still maintaining lower highs. So it is very, very important to break this high and eventually break this high, because it is not along for me right now. Even we had such a nice basically price action to the upside. For a swing trade, it's not enough. I will need a confirmation of the market structure. So as you can see, we have high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. You could say that this is a higher high, but basically if we compare the pivots, we have one here, 2, 3, and this is the fourth. So we can say that this is a high, lower high, lower high, lower high. So we didn't make any higher highs, and we didn't even make any higher lows, because you can see that we also have made a lower low. So this is still a bearish price action. Even we had such a nice pump to the upside of almost 3%. It is not enough for me to enter a swing long trade. So right now, let's look where we could find support and resistance if the price will basically break this support level and go even lower, or the price will break this high and we will go even higher. So first of all, let's talk about our support. So basically what I would do is basically show you 786 Fibonacci level right here. This is an important level for me. Why? Because we have a daily level right here, this blue line, as you can see. It is a confluence to our support level. As you can see, it is also, if we zoom out, let me hide some things so you can see everything better. Let's hide some of these levels like that. So I wanna pull my range tool. We have very nicely defined lows right here. So that means that this is basically a possible range. We have lows and we have highs. So that basically, that is another confluence to this level. Why? Just because it is the low of the range. So naturally, you can expect people to buy at the range low, because it is considered to be cheap prices, bargain Bitcoin. And yeah, so as I showed you, we have also a daily level, and this is a range low. So that is a really nice confluence, in my opinion, to basically look at the reaction first and then decide if the price will go up or not. So this is the support zone. If we'll break this support, basically the golden pocket. And let's look right now at the resistance. Very simply, what we have is very nice SR flip. In my opinion, it is about right here. Just look at this line. It was really, really nicely respected. We had a resistance, broken, broken, again resistance, broken, flipped into support, support, support. Basically, it is also a swing fill pattern as we had right here. So it is a support. Support, support, support again, broken, flipped into resistance, and that is basically why it can act as a resistance once more. What is another confluence to this level? If I pull my Fibonacci retracement tool from this high to this low, as you can see, what we have is another golden pocket, and it is a very, very nice confluence. It is aligning very well with our SR level. So that is basically why it is a resistance for me. It is an intraday resistance. And if the price will manage to break this, then what I will look for, let's remove this level. Then eventually what I will look for is another Fibonacci golden pocket. Let me pull it from this high to the low. And you would ask, what is confluence to this level then? Well, what we have is, sorry, not this. We have another daily level right here. So that is also an important thing. The Fibonacci golden pocket is, as you can see, a little bit higher. So what I would do is look at it as a zone. Basically, you can see that the price was grinding really right here into this resistance, and that there we basically formed a range, I would say, basically from this low to the high. And as you know, as I showed you a minute ago, we have sorry, not here, another resistance right here. So this is basically the low of the channel. It is the resistance SR flip, and if we enter into this range, then I would basically expect that for price to react at this level, and this level I expect to be a resistance. And basically that's it. You can look at it at this level not as a key level but as a key zone, I would say, because yeah, you can clearly see that that was a range, and once we lose that range and when we try to revisit, we see an acceptance or rejection. So we'll see if we have a rejection from this level. So as you know, basically this zone, what I also want to show you is another thing which I can get by choosing fixed range tool again, pulling it from the start of the range, and it is also a very nice confluence with our value area high. So as I showed you this resistance right here, it is also, we have basically also a value area high, which is also another confluence to this resistance level. So this is it. Again, remember that we are still in a bearish market structure. So for us, it is very important to break this high and eventually this high. If we'll break this high, that would mean that we are right now in a bullish market structure, because we have our low, high, higher low, and that would be higher high. This is a strength in the Bitcoin. So yeah, have a brilliant day, everyone. See you later, and bye.